Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. We in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Let me make sure my audio is correct before we step. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure the audio is correct. We all good, man. What's going on, y'all? I'm gonna let a few of y'all get in here, man. We got some boxing that we need to discuss, of course. You know what I'm saying? But before I get into that, man, um, my name is Marcus Rosa, of course, aka Mazuma TV. Shout out to the nation, shout out to the mob. We in the building. Shout out to my boy Notes. He said 1.3K, my boy. Yeah, we definitely hit that 1,300 mark, man. That's what we do, dog. You know what I mean? We blowing up slowly but surely. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that's been supporting consistently, man. It's extremely dope to be getting this support. You know what I mean? And shout out to Southpaw TV for shouting me out, man. He a big reason why I was able to get to that point, man. So shout out to Southpaw, of course, man. I'm gonna let a few people get in here. You know what I mean? Note said the truth always prevails. That's a fact, my brother. Thank you very much for the kind words, man. You've been with me since I really started taking YouTube serious, and I appreciate you for um, not being flaky or anything like that. Just really rocking with your boy, man. We got 3 people in the building, man. As soon as you come in, hit the like button so we get on these people YouTube home pages, you know what I mean? Get that algorithm up and popping, you know what I'm saying? So we got some things that we need to discuss, you know what I mean? And it's pretty much touching up pretty much on what we were speaking about last night, but we're gonna get further into this situation, man. We got to really discuss exactly what's going on now that David Benavidez no longer has a fight. You know what I mean? We've seen exactly what happened with the Demetrius Andre performance. You know what I mean? So of course, as boxing fans, we wondering what's next. You know what I mean? Because with David Benavidez being one of the hottest commodities in boxing right now, you know what I mean? A potential superstar in the making. Of course, we want to see this man back as soon as possible. And we always want to know exactly what's going on next, even if the guys don't even have a fight coming up. So we're gonna do some thinking, you know what I mean? Be as realistic as possible and really try to point out some things that may happen further down the line for David Benavidez. But like I said, I'm gonna get a few more people in the building, of course. Uh, he gonna rest for like 5 to 6 months. I mean, I hope he don't just strictly rest. I hope he, take a little bit of time off. Go on vacation with his family, whatever. Then get right back in the gym and just stay sharp. You know what I mean? That's what David Benavidez has been doing lately, and it's been paying off because he's been looking better and better each time he done been stepping out. What's scary is he's 26 years old, bro. He's 26 years old. Very experienced for 26 years old because Dave Benavidez has been sparring champions when he was 15, 16 years old. So he's far ahead of his time. So he might be like mentally in his prime. He's a little bit ahead of the curve in comparison to the average 26-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So he's only 26. So imagine when he's 30, 31, you know what I mean, 32, you know what I mean, where the average fighter typically reaches their peak. Man, that kid is going to be a force to be reckoned with if he stays on top of his game, if he don't really take too much damage or anything like that. Man, Benavidez' ceiling is extremely high. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. Yeah. Young. Yo, shout out to Slime, man. Slime in the building said, blessings, Mark. Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Yeah, of course, man. Thank you very much. We just hit that 1,300 mark, man. I was just speaking in notes about it. As soon as y'all come in, there's 4 people in the building, man. A little bit slow coming in today, man. They must have not gotten my notifications, but it always picks up through like the little bit further down the line. So it is what it is. Yeah, you know what I mean? So David Benavidez is well on his way. But before I get into that, man, I don't even know why I didn't put this in the title. I should have put this in the title. You know, I'm about to just edit my title for real, because I feel like the second part about Terrence Crawford don't really need to be spoken about too much. So let me change this up. I really want to talk about Regis Prograis and Benavidez face off, my reaction to it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay. Face off reaction. We definitely gonna get into Terrence Crawford though. There ain't no doubt. We definitely gonna speak on that. definitely gonna speak on that. For sure. For sure. Yeah, man, you could tell nobody got notifications notes because I think that more people would have been on by now. But I'm sure when they pull up their tab, I'm probably gonna be one of the first videos that pop up on their page. So it is what it is, man. Ain't nothing I could really do about that. No, I didn't see the screen recording, Slime. I didn't see that. I'm gonna see that once I get off. You know what I mean? But we got some things we need to talk about. As a matter of fact, let's get into the Devin-Haney and Regis Prograis face-off reaction. You know what I mean? Mastermind 96 says David Benavidez will retire undefeated. Woof. Woof. And he ain't ducking no smoke either. So you pretty much saying that he's gonna beat all these top guys and come out on top without a single loss. That's a bold prediction though. You know what I'm saying? That's a bold prediction, Mastermind. You hopped on yesterday and then you dipped off, man. You ain't never come back, man. What happened, bro? You know what I mean? But let's get into the Regis and Haney face-off reaction, man. That's something that I really wanted to get into because I was really anticipating the face-off. I ain't gonna lie to you, like the little clips that they was dropping. You know what I mean? Oh, that shit looked like it was getting kind of heated, but it didn't get too heated. They were just trash talking because to me, it's a difference between heated and just trash talk. You know what I mean? Seemed like they were just keeping the trash talk. They didn't really want to take it there because when things is heated, that means like shit about to hit the fan. Like it might get like physical outside of the ring type situation. You know what I'm saying? Like how the way Jose was acting with Jamal, it seemed like it was getting kind of heated where like he looked like he was ready to swing on him on stage. Like Terrence Crawford and Jose Benavidez, that was heated. Like that could have really went somewhere that it didn't need to go to. You know what I mean? But they've been keeping it cool for the most part. They just talking about how they feel like they're gonna beat each other. And with Mazuma TV, we encourage that. Like I said, I love trash talk. You know what I mean? I love a good build up to a fight. It just makes that fight so much better and so much more exciting to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I really be enjoying the trash talk. I hate the humble stuff when they sitting on stage, it's all quiet and they be like, oh man, yeah, man, just, I would like to thank God and it's gonna be fireworks, man. It's just bro, don't nobody want to hear that, bro. Like seriously, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear what you want to do, what you gonna do, how you feel about the dude. You know what I'm saying? Not in no positive way neither. Do you feel like he overrated, man? Say something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like get riled up. You know what I'm saying? Give the media something to post on their page to get y'all fight up and popping, bro. Don't nobody want to hear all that humble stuff, dog. Like for all that, bro, just stay home. Just stay home, dog. Just stay home in your little gym and just train. You know what I mean? Mastermind 96 says Devin Regis is equally confident. You could tell, man. It seems like Regis is extremely confident that he's going to destroy Devin Haney. He sees something in Devin Haney that he feels like he can exploit, and Devin Haney feel the same way. And he's telling you exactly why he's so confident. He's like, bro, all you got, you just strong, you got power. That's it. You ain't got no skills. And Devin Head, he like, all right, man, like you got punching power. You know what I'm saying? You may be physically strong. You hurt dudes that you hit and stuff like that. Hold on. Yeah. No, see, be saying that the best training camp of my career. They always say that, and then when they put on like a terrible performance, they was talking about, yeah, man, we had a lot of problems this camp, man. I hurt my foot. Bro, ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was talking about. Yo, shout out to Southpaw for the $2 super chat, man. He says, blessings, brother. Yo, blessings be upon you, man. Thank you for everything you do for the channel. You know what I'm saying? We hit that 1,300 mark. Thanks to you, man. So really appreciate that, Southpaw. More than you think, bro. I appreciate you, man. But what I want to get into is Devin Haney's psyche. You know what I mean? Exactly what he's thinking about with this fight. It's clear as day that the reason why they chose Regis Prograis as their first fight at 140 pounds is for one, it's a WBC title, and two, because they obviously feel like they have the style advantage. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they have the style advantage going into this fight. He said that Regis has no footwork. He said, you better be working on foot ladder drills and all that. You ain't got no footwork. Pretty much said that he's a flat-footed pressure fighter that solely throws everything with all power. You know what I mean? So you already know what that means, bro. It's like he feels like he gonna outbox and he feels like he gonna give him a boxing lesson. So that's exactly why he's so confident going into the fight. Regis, on the other hand, he like, all right, man, keep thinking that I can't box. He said that. What did he say? He said that he gonna go skill for skill with him. He said he gonna beat him in the skills department. That he's gonna punish him, all types of stuff. I don't know if Regis genuinely believes that. He might be saying that just to like put something in Devin Haney's ear to make him think opposite. But for the most part, it's like that's the wrong mentality to have. I think that Regis Prograis, and his team need to be humble enough to understand that they can't box with Devin Haney, man. They just don't have the physical attributes that they don't have the athleticism that Devin Haney has. They don't have the foot speed that Devin Haney has, and they don't have the overall boxing ability that Devin Haney has. You know what I'm saying? So with that being considered, is like, why would you even take a chance to try to play chess with this man when he obviously has the advantage in that department? If I'm Regis Prograis, or if I'm a part of Regis Prograis team, my whole thing going into this camp is breaking this dude, Marvin Hagler style, walking to him, putting the pressure on him, cutting that ring off effectively, and making Devin Haney fight a fight that he's not accustomed to fighting. You know what I mean? Get him outside of that comfort zone, put his back against the wall, where he's gonna have to bite down and attempt to fight him off you. You know what I mean? And with that being said, it's like you want to get Devin Haney vulnerable defensively, and the most vulnerable that you could be in a defensively is if you're throwing punches. You're most vulnerable as a fighter while you're throwing punches. There's openings that's available while you're throwing punches because your hands are not aren't up. You know what I mean? They're in the process of being thrown, and that's why counter punches have had a lot of success throughout the history of boxing. You know what I mean? Because you're most vulnerable while you're throwing punches. So if I'm Regis Prograis, if I'm him as a fighter, if I'm thinking from his perspective, or I'm somebody that's a part of his team, I'll really be letting him know, like, man, boxing with this man, or going skill for skill with this man is not what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta be extremely realistic going on to this joint. You know what I mean? But for some reason, Regis keeps alluding to the fact that he's gonna beat this man skill for skill and he's gonna outbox Devin Haney. Bro, come on, man. That's the exact approach that will get you outboxed against Devin Haney for sure. You know what I mean? And when I say this, I got people in the comments that, especially since my channel has been growing and stuff like that, like, since my channel has been growing, there's been a lot of people that actually give off this idea that, like, I'm a Devin Haney fan or something like that because I'm speaking on the advantages that he has against Regis Prograis. I'm not a fan of Devin Haney at all. I've come on the record and said that several times, but at the same time, I am realistic and I try to keep a level of objectivity. You know what I mean? Try to maintain as much objectivity as possible. I try to remain as objective as possible. You know what I mean? Just because I don't like a man doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna just say that he can't box or he's not skilled. Because if I say that, that would be a lie. You know what I'm saying? That would really be a lie. Devin Haney is skilled. Is he the most skilled fighter? No, not at all. Not in my book, at least. You know what I mean? I think that he could be outskilled by a few of these fighters that's in or around his weight division. But in comparison to Regis Prograis, is a huge gap in skill set. You know what I mean? When you look over Regis' style and what he brings to the table, is exactly what Devin Haney is saying. He's a flat-footed pressure fighter that throws everything. He throws nothing but big shots. He rarely sets up his shots. You know what I mean? And he's like a bruiser, bro, like a bruiser brawler type dude. And he could take a pretty good shot. He's been knocked down though, and Devin Haney brought that to his attention. And he was like, all right, but you done got touched up by Linares, which is also true. You got touched up by Jojo Diaz, which is also true. And he also was saying how I think Devin Haney said that he had gotten dropped by a dude who didn't knock out anybody. He said, all right, well, who did you knock out? Who did you knock out? And Devin Haney admitted, like, damn, like, he started laughing, like, yo, you got a good point. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is crazy to me that he actually broke character in that moment. That made it hilarious, honestly. But he said, you gonna be the name, like, you the one that I'm gonna knock out. You know what I'm saying? So it was interesting. It was an interesting little back and forth, and they both have the perfect personalities for each other to develop a good build up to the fight. Okay, so I'll put one a link. All right, I got you. Let me put that up right now. Anonymous says, I think Haney really wants to show his speed, footwork, and maybe even hand speed in his new weight class. Well, he was showing that at 35. He's always had uh speed to an extent, footwork, and pretty good hand speed too. You know what I mean? He's not a slow guy. He wasn't a slow guy at 35. What he's really been lacking at 135 is power. So I'm interested to see at 140, is his power gonna become greater? You know what I'm saying? Is his power going to progress in the move up to 140 pounds? Would that 5 pounds make a difference? We just gonna have to wait to see. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. And if it has progressed, is it enough to bother Regis Prograis? That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. But let me put up the link real quick for Southpaw to get on. You know what I mean? He want to talk his talk, so why not bring that man up on here? He said free mark. Oh, not yet. We gotta see what Southpaw say. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if it's free mark in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. We got 7 people in the building, man. Yeah, this is extremely low. This is extremely low for a live, but we probably didn't even send out my notifications, man. It's all good. It is what it is. We on here rocking out regardless, so we gonna make it do what it do. Um, yeah. So there's some things we definitely gotta discuss. But that face off overall, great face off. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I'm looking forward to seeing the media workouts, of course, if they have that, the final press conference along with the weigh-ins, because I think that's when things are really gonna start to heat up. You know what I mean? Yo,
Yo, what's up, bro?
what's up with you?
Yeah, I'm doing a video on that, the press conference, and what am I say?
The face off.
Yeah, it's funny how the Devin was talking about, oh, you 35 years old. I dedicate my whole life to this, and then Reach's point was I started late because I was he trying to say like he was in the street. That Devin never been through shit. He like a private school kid type shit. But I think both of them got good points. Like you just said, just because you don't like somebody or you're not a fan of somebody, don't mean you're not gonna call it like it is, bro. I mean, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of Devin Haney, but if he just schools Regis, I'm gonna call it like it is, bro. You know what I mean? It's just you got to be objective no matter what you feel about somebody. I don't like Canelo, but if he fights Benavidez, don't test positive and beats the shit out of him, I'm gonna say he did his thing. You know what I mean? You got to just say what it is. But
Yeah,
no, you absolutely right, bro. The worst thing Regis could do is try to go in there and outpoint Devin. You gotta make that little pretty motherfucker uncomfortable. His style, you know what I mean? Like you gotta go in there and say, nope, Maidana, you know.
yeah. He gonna have to get his Marvin Hagler bag and just
Yeah, man. He gotta
bring
go
it
fight,
to him.
fight
He
him.
gonna have to bring it to him, bro. And
Yeah,
he might walk into some things, but he gotta keep his defense real nice and tight, cut that ring off, and make Devin Haney uncomfortable, man, and not dictate the pace of the fight. He just gonna have to really, he gonna have to do. It's gonna be tough, but if he really applies the pressure and makes Devin Haney uncomfortable and make him get in exchanges, the more exchanges that Devin Haney and Regis get into, the more it favors Regis because he the bigger puncher. So if they get into a 50-50 exchange and Regis hitting with a nice left hand, you know what I'm saying? It might rock that boy Bell. You know what I'm saying? He been hurt by guys at 135, so a full-fledged 140, it could probably ring him. You know what I'm saying? And it could probably go left from there. So I
yeah,
think that if I'm Regis or I'm in Regis' corner, that's what I'm really like preaching to him. For real, for real.
yeah. No, for sure. The shots that Loma hit him with. Imagine if Loma was 140. You know what I mean?
Yeah, full-fledged 40, yeah.
Like he's little Loma. If you the size was crazy, but if Regis lands them same shots, I don't think he will. I don't think that Regis is that accurate with his speed. I think Regis just likes to, I've been watching Regis fights right before I'm like I see what he like to do. It's working for him. It's working for him. You know what I mean? Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I just think that Devin's legs is long. His jab is long. He like a long motherfucker. You know what I mean, he's one of those take one step and get out the way. Like kind of how Atif, like he'll take a step and he on the other side of the ring, one step. He just, he's
Mm-hmm.
good at that, you know. But I just think that the fact that he been in training camp a whole extra month, you know what I mean? Like, remember how Richard said, he said I was supposed to fight you a month earlier. I've been training for you. You know what I mean? Like don't get it messed up. I hope that Regis could live up to what he's saying. Like he told Devin in the face off, he goes, I'm not gonna come and box you, bro. I'm not gonna box your ass. I'm coming to fight you. You know what I'm saying? And
That's the mentality he need.
that's what he needs. Yeah.
That's the mentality he need. He need to stop talking this skill for skill shit. He
And
need to solely focus on, bro, I'm not boxing you, bro. It's gonna be
right.
an all-out war. That's the mentality he really got to lock in on. You know what I'm saying?
And I
That's
don't
what
think
he need to
he's ready.
do.
I don't think Devin's ready for that. Like the last 2 rounds versus Linares, Devin don't like wars. When Linares hurt him, the last 2 rounds, Devin just clinched. He just said, "Yo, please, clock." I mean, hey, you ever get rocked in sparring? I've been. I mean,
I've gotten rock, yeah.
yeah. I remember one time it was a body shot, and then he seen, you know what I mean? I was like, man, it was like 40 seconds left, and I'm thinking, damn, I never felt like this. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I mean? You do what you do. But that's what Devin was doing the last 2 rounds of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just like, man, please let this time run out, because he didn't trust his inner dog, bro. He didn't have that. For example, Diego Corrales versus Jose Luis Castillo, that 10th round where he got dropped twice. I don't know how the man did it. In my opinion, greatest comeback of all time in boxing, bro. Imagine being dropped twice. You don't know where the fuck you at, but he ended up finishing him. I don't think Devin will ever have that in him, bro. Ever, 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 ever. Evans Tabler, Regis Prograis strength and conditioning coach. He agreed to the interview today. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, yo, I'm gonna do an interview with you this week. I said, great. I know he's not a boxing coach. I know he's a strength and conditioning man. Devin brought him up, but what one thing he said that made a lot of sense was he a private school little boy from the, you know what I mean? Like he not from Philly. He not from Baltimore. He not from like a place like that. He from Henderson, Nevada, bro. You know what I mean? That has a lot to do with it. I know people don't like to mention it. It don't matter where you're from. It kind of does, bro. Kind of does when shit gets tough, like you talked about. You always talk about the truth gonna find you. I don't believe he has, like you said, I don't think he has that fight in him. He gonna try to make it pretty. We just gotta just pressure him like a motherfucker, and I think that's his key to being successful.
No, that's a fact though, man. He gonna have to make him whatever Devin Haney good at, and what he usually refrains from, like what he hesitates to do, that's what Regis gonna have to make him do. Whatever Devin Haney uncomfortable with, that's what Regis gonna have to really get him. Like that's the type of fight he really gotta get into. And I really feel like Devin Haney, he plays some good body shots, especially in that Loma fight. He plays some good body shots, but he's not really like an inside type fighter. He like to keep you at the end of his punches. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So with Regis being like a short arm type fighter, brawler, compact type dude, his whole thing should be really working Devin Haney's body to get them legs right up out him. And if he's able to do that consistently throughout the fight and make Devin Haney a sit and duck, because Devin Haney's defense is his legs.
his
You know what
legs.
I mean? Like there's different people that they're great defensively, but for different reasons. Floyd, he could use his legs and he could sit in front of you and make you miss. You know what I mean? James Toney, he not using his legs. He making you miss in the
That,
pocket. Wilfred
that
Benitez,
right there.
same thing. But then we got fighters like Guillermo Rigondeaux, whose legs, like Eris Landy Lara, they use their legs. People use different ways for to get their defense off. You know what I mean?
That's a
Devin Haney's not the type dude who's going to sit in front of you and make you miss. That's not his thing, because usually when his feet are planted, he gets hit.
You get,
You
yeah.
know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
we just say. He goes, bro. This man gets hit by shit. Why we
Yeah,
talking
he
about
get
that?
hit. Devin gets hit.
He
It's
gets hit.
not far fetched to feel like Regis could ding him with a shot. Like it's possible. Like he could really ring
Right?
that boy bell. But the thing is, it's like his foot speed is something that really can't be ignored, especially with somebody like slow feet like Regis. You know what I mean? So he has to consistently go to the body this fight, man. He gonna have to cut that ring off effectively. You don't necessarily need fast feet to cut off the ring, because we seen Triple G, who got slow feet, able to cut off the ring beautifully. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I hope he really locked in on that, ripping to the body. You know what I mean? Being responsible with his defense simultaneously, and getting them legs off of Devin Haney, man. If he gets them legs off of Devin Haney, who's not fully acclimated to 140, he could be a sitting duck. And if he's a sitting duck where he's not able to move his legs efficiently, bro, like consistently, he could be in trouble. But let me see. I got somebody.
That's a great point, because Devin, like we just say, he don't got the best defense, bro. His defense is just jump out the damn way and jog around that ring. But yeah, I don't think that Devin. Do you think his power will increase? I don't think, if it does, it's not gonna be by much, because everybody want to compare him to Floyd. bro, Floyd was dropping shit at 135.
Yeah, 30 and 35,
Yeah,
he was dropping shit.
Floyd was what Tank is at 35. People don't know. People is like just casual fans or something. Bro, Floyd was knocking everything out, bro. Devin is not that. You can't ever compare him to Floyd. But
Yeah, I don't think Devin Haney will ever be like that big, like knockout puncher. You know what I mean? I just think that he might have like a little bit of a respectable John where you just can't come in too reckless. But it's not like the type John where like he gonna leave you on Queer Street or you wake up and they got the flashlight in your eyes type situation. Yeah, I mean he might hurt you with a body shot. He might be like an accurate, sharp kind of puncher. You know
that's
what I
what.
mean? But in terms of like really like putting somebody out like how the way Regis be doing,
Nah.
he not like that. He's not that type of puncher at all. If anything, he's a cumulative puncher. But even then, I've seen him like punish dudes, and they still are able to stand up to his power. Like Gamboa, Gamboa go out.
And
Gamboa, you
crazy
hit
point.
Gamboa clean, you could knock him out. Like he don't got the most sturdy chin, but I seen Devin like punch on Gamboa,
I,
and
I
Gamboa was chilling, bro. He was chilling.
Hey,
So
what level y'all put him on? You think he could pass Mark Breland and Donald Curry level career success?
oh, is somebody there?
yeah, that's Mastermind. He,
Oh,
I forgot to introduce him.
no, I didn't see there was somebody on the screen.
Nah, but Mark Breland and Donald
You think he
Curry,
could have
bro.
that kind of success?
Who, Devin?
Yeah,
He well
Mark
on his way.
Breland, Donald Curry.
I mean, did either one of them become undisputed?
Nah, nah, but they still here. I mean, we still talking about them years later, and they from the '80s. You think Devin to make that kind of name, or you think he'll be forgot about?
Devin will be
I
for
don't
he
I,
retired.
I don't know, bro. Time will tell. I can't really speak on that right now. I don't know how because a lot of people that we talking about in this present moment, 5 years from now, they gonna be burnt out. They gonna be long gone. You know what I mean? That's what I really noticed. Like a lot of these dudes, like the guys that I was talking about on my channel 7, 8 years ago, bro, they're not even around no more. Like or like it ended up becoming fighters that like ended up becoming washed up and became journeyman type situation, or they just walked away from the sport. So I have no idea how Devin Haney's career is gonna pan out. I don't know.
Abner Mars, Abner Mars, he be on that level. Adonis Stevenson, you know. It, hey, they trying to be the greatest, man. You know, you got to beat Regis, but you're gonna have to knock off T.O. If you want to be the king at 140, you got to knock off T.O. He number one.
You think T.O. number one because he
Yeah,
beat
with that victory over Josh.
Mm, okay.
Only reason I was watching Southpaw videos, Southpaw was making them videos before the last fight, and he was showing how T.O. was dancing. I say, yeah, his rhythm too good. Josh ain't gonna be able to keep up with the rhythm.
He said he danced too good. Josh can't beat him.
Hey, that's
Yeah, man, Southpaw, who the hell be editing them videos? His videos be good as hell at the end.
Southpaw be doing that. Southpaw do
You
his
gotta
own.
watch his shit to the end, boy.
what I'm doing right
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. He do his own, bro. That's his own work. That's what make it
Hey,
everybody else, bro. His content is unique. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, bro. To answer that Donald Curry or Mark Breland question, bro, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I
yeah,
got all the answers, bro. I got no idea. I guess we could talk about that later down the line, bro. But as of right
but
now, I don't know, bro. I feel like now he's starting to get into like the real smoke. Like 140 is probably the most competitive division right now. So I think
hell
every
yeah.
now on is going to be like dangerous for him. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who he faces. Like if he goes on and he faces Teofimo, that's a tough fight, man. That's a
That's what
tough.
make legends right there. T.O. on his way to being a legend. Devin got to go through T.O. if he want to be a legend.
Like
You know
Super
what?
Matias, that's a tough. What happened, Southpaw?
I mean, cut you off.
No, you good.
No, I said go ahead.
No, no, no. I was just saying like these.
Mastermind mentioned Tio, and it's crazy because at 135, you always got the sense that Teofimo was ducking Devin, and you kind of got that. You know what I mean? Devin would pull up on him and call him everything, and Devin, I mean, and Theo just like, man, oh, he don't want to fight, and this and this is just you always got that sense. But now that Theo's at 140. It looked like his confidence is higher, man. I'm gonna put in my video right now that Theo said he offered Devin a fight on the phone, and Devin said no. After Theo's last performance and Devin's last performance, you're only as good as the last performance. I favor Theo over Devin, bro. That's what I see. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just think that Theo could punch. The dude could punch, and he got good footwork. Yeah, like Mastermind said, he do got rhythm, and the momentum is in his favor. Yeah, it just is. Devin don't got no moment. He got booed out the damn arena in his last fight. He got his body was throwing bottles at his pops. You're only as good as your last performance. There's question marks.
Hey,
Devin. You know what I mean? So and I think this is a good auditioning for 140 and the future for Devin. So Devin got to look spectacular versus Regis for people to even say, all right, he's kind of what he say he is. But that is yet to be seen, man. I hope Regis could do his thing.
I'm thinking we looking at back-to-back controversial wins for Devin. I think people gonna say the same thing with Regis. They're gonna say Regis won, but Devin gonna get the decision.
Regis know that though. No, Regis says something like that. He goes, I already know the judges. He has to hurt him. He has to kill. That's the only way you're gonna beat Devin. Because he the dream, and he got the belts, and his pops do all. Notice how in that face-off they kept what the F are y'all showing Bill for? Every time Devin would say something, they'll cut to Bill. Like they Bill smiling, like, yeah, it's my boy. What do he got to do with it? I feel that he has to get the stoppage. You know what I mean? Like, I feel he has to at least hurt him, drop him something, man. Let people see Devin on the ground or something, man. He has to do it.
The Photoshop video you made, that showed you, just like you asked me yesterday. I mean, last time we talked. That shows messed up. That was messed up by Benavidez. That's what you're talking about. That type of stuff needs to stop. You putting in Devin Haney picture.
Yo, I'm sorry. I don't know who you are, bro. I spoke to you before?
Nah, Mastermind came a few times. Yeah, he came on a few times to the channel. Yeah,
what was that mugshot that just popped up?
There it is.
I remember. I don't recall.
No, yeah.
My bad. Hey,
I remember
but you said it.
Okay.
You said it.
I probably did. But no, yeah, for sure, bro, for sure.
That Photoshop. Hey, Mark, this fool put Devin Haney picture instead of the real picture of Shakur in.
Remember that picture with Shakur and Andre and Floyd and Bill Haney cropped out Shakur and put Devin right there. Like that's sick. That's psychotic, bro. He got
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's really
and
weird.
he tried to smash Shakur woman, man. You gotta watch Southpaw videos. Southpaw was giving you the intel.
No, I saw that one, but I didn't see the whole cropping out.
Yeah,
playing Devin. I did not see that.
I'll send it to you. The title's photo. It's called Photoshop. You're gonna see it's like 5 videos down for me. But yeah, he's a weirdo.
Yeah, that is really strange behavior.
He's too old for that. He's too old for that. I would never.
Bill, a weirdo, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Bill is a weirdo, like a straight.
He said we smoking on Tank. We smoking on Tank. I say, man, if you don't stop that, man, what?
How can you say we smoking on Tank if you never beat Tank?
Never
Usually, how that goes,
right?
Like if you do he even know what that mean, or he just one of them old heads that's trying to keep up with like young nigga slang?
Thank you. That's what it is. He's just
if usually like let's say Tank, after he knocked out Rolly, he said, yo, we smoking on that Rolly pack. That would make sense.
Right.
He beat Rolly. You know what I'm saying? But like you saying we smoking on Tank, it's like, bro, how? Because of the sparring session? Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, that ain't looking good. Like, but that's why Southpaw channel be good, because he give you the insight.
Why they still talking about sparring, bro? Y'all multi-million-dollar fighters. Why we still hanging on the sparring, bro? Let's see the real shit, bro.
Hey, yo, Mark, on top of that, remember when Shakur Stevenson said, me and Devin been in the ring for years, I always got the best of Devin. Devin's response was, oh, he could say whatever he wanted about the sparring. The last time I sparred him, I was 16. That was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, 2015? That is the same year that the sparring that you're bragging about with him and Tank, where Tank got tied.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Same year. So if you're trying to discredit Shakur Stevenson's quote unquote, what he talking about the sparring, oh, it was 7 years ago, then why are you hyping up the same year, very same year, where you say so? It don't make sense.
Yeah,
he easily rattled. Did you see the face off? He easily rattled, man. He just needs a little bit more coaching, man. But his daddy weird, so they kind of throw it off.
Yeah. I think, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I said, I ain't no Devin Haney fan, but I think I would probably like him a little more if his dad wasn't like.
Hey, I said the same thing. I said if Bill Haney didn't speak for Devin, he might be likable. He's still kind of corny, likable a little bit. Bill, bro, shut the You know what I'm saying? Like you just want to
Yeah, he do too
And,
much, bro.
and
We
the
talk,
main problem they got is hiding behind their religion. That's the main thing, because that's a big veil. Because you talking about you don't gamble, but you fucking bitches. I don't, you know what I mean? He do that. That's real big, like show your character when you hide behind religion and then you go street. So if you gotta be one, because rappers do that all the time. Stop doing that, hiding behind all this. No, be what you is. Represent that. But
yeah,
you want to be
I,
street, you want to be half gangbanger.
I see what you're saying. We try to refrain from talking about religion on here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's
Right.
how
I
they
can't.
be paying attention. Yeah, they be paying attention to that, and then they cut the.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
my bad. Yeah,
No,
yeah, I
but I
was just saying.
exactly what you're
hey,
saying. Though. It's still
you
valid.
only
It's
rules.
valid.
Yeah, I'm sorry. YouTube's only rules is um race and religion. Do not. I mean, otherwise, trust me, yo, Mr. Mastermind, I'll be going there heavy. But it's all good. You know,
Right, right. I feel
that's
y'all. I can't mess
what
up your hustle now.
I hear you. Hey, I
No,
don't.
but what you said was valid though. That what you said was valid. You ain't
Yeah,
saying nothing wrong. You know
good
what I
point.
mean? It's just that, they be watching, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you monetize, they really be clocking you, bro.
Yeah,
They make sure
No,
you
like you said, leaving that out. But far as you say, you bet, and then you say, no, I don't bet because of my beliefs. Put it like that. I don't
yeah.
gamble. Oh
Oh
no,
yeah,
I'm not gonna gamble because of my beliefs. No, you just said you bet on bet Adrian Bruner against Tank.
yeah.
So
yo,
it's
for
your
real, I didn't
character getting tested.
yo, bro, on some like if we being honest, I don't know how long they've been in that religion, but I just started hearing about them being a part of this religion like recently.
I think
Like
out Chase.
yeah, like I didn't really hear them
Yep.
talking about their like what they beliefs were and anything till like I don't know till like around the JoJo Diaz time around, bro. I might be a little off.
No,
They probably been a part of that religion for a while, but I just started hearing
no, they
them.
haven't. No, they haven't. You are
Yeah,
right. Around the Jojo Diaz leading up to Cambosa's time is when you just I'm like, oh really?
all
Okay.
of a sudden they started. Yeah, I was like, oh, where? Damn, I didn't even know that.
And
Yeah,
then when Southpaw show his wife, that show you more. And now you saying, oh, this is a game they running, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, look at I thought y'all was with okay, you
We
okay.
can
You
talk about
playing
that.
both sides.
Yo, Mastermind. We could talk about that. Bill Haney claims to be pro-black this, pro-black family. He has a TikTok where he preaches to black fathers only on how to be great, raise good black, but he goes home every night and lays down with a white Caucasian woman. You know, no disrespect to white people. I'm just saying what it is. You know, he's pro-black, black. Oh, why are you trying to tear another black man down? Black this, black that, black this, but lays down with a white woman every night, married to her, calls her honey, probably washes her feet, makes her dinner, breakfast, and lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Bill, Mr. Pro Black. And oh yeah, oh, you the one that said that. I remember you now. You from Atlanta, right? Atlanta or somewhere?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You said the pro black fathers who be the biggest toms, bro. That's what you
Yep,
said. I remember
yep.
you.
And
yeah.
that's why you get on California when you be calling California out. That's what he talking about, Mark. He talking about that's how they be. They be like pro black, but then you go home like damn. Oh, we supposed to support each other. Boom, you go home. I get you. You got a white wife, but you all black. But that's how the California. That's how they ride out there. That's why he be
Yeah.
calling the whole Cali out sometimes because they always hit you with that. They gonna take up for them. They gonna rob you. You know what I mean? In Cali.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I go out there. I knew what he was talking about. He's like the whole California suckers.
Bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's what Bill Haney does, bro. It's not uncommon. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Being in the boxing game for as long as I've been in it, bro. I've been in it for a very long time, bro. Um, and like parents, like living through their kids is a real thing, bro. Like all around bro, all over the boxing scene, bro. It's always, bro. It's like it's more common than uncommon. You know what I mean? It's like you could go in every boxing gym. They got at least one father who've never boxed before, no boxing experience, nothing like that. And I'm not saying that fathers shouldn't support their sons or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Yeah, if you're able to support your son to the best of your ability, all right, cool. But there's these fathers that want to live through their kids so bad because they wasn't able to excel in any sport or boxing specifically that they be like, all right, I actually see my son has some type of potential. Let me be his coach. After they learned everything from the other coaches they done paid and everything like that, they get to a certain level and then they want to take over. I ain't gonna lie to you. There was a kid that I was training at my gym. I ain't gonna say his name because I know people from my gym be watching. But I trained him for 3 years. 3 years, bro. Since the gym opened, I've been training that kid. Got him super sharp, man, super sharp. And he just became. He was a very young kid, but he became eligible. As soon as he became eligible to compete in the amateurs, his father took over. You know what I'm saying? His father completely took over, kicked me to the curb. This is what trainers go through. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, like he's you could tell like he has my schooling, but it's some things that he forgot. You know what I mean? Just not being with me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He thought he had the recipe. Like, listen, me and South Park could be cooking something, right? We got the same exact ingredients, the same recipe. It don't mean it's going to taste the same when the
Right.
is going to taste the same. You know what I mean? So he was watching me the whole time, see what I was cooking up, seeing what I was doing, and then try to take over. You know what I'm saying? Try to take over with the ingredients that I done put together for his son to be the fighter who he was. You know what I mean? And it ended up backfiring because, you know what I mean? I think he like breaking even with his record now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah, like
Caleb plans
And the
that.
trainers need the fathers too. I mean, the trainers need the fighters. Like, you got to think, you could train that little boy all the way into a champion. Imagine the guys that came all the way up from amateurs, now they champions with the same coach. So, the trainers be needing the fighters to shine and show how good the trainers are.
yeah,
That's why
bro.
I don't like them cutting them trainers loose, because some trainers, man, you be
Some of
needing them.
these parents, bro, they act like they have their best interest in their kids, but that don't really be the reality most of the time, especially in boxing. They trying to find a way for their pockets to get fat at the end of the day. They see a meal ticket on their son, and they like, oh yeah, this my son. I done put all this time in him. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for me to receive the fruits of my labor too. So what they'll do is they'll take over the training role to get that 10%. They become their son's managers to get that 30%. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these dudes don't be having any type of boxing experience. Bro, I'm gonna call out a name, Angel Garcia, bro. And I wish my father was on here to really speak from this. But hold up, Health is Wealth is in the building. He sent me €2. My boy said, respect Coach Mark from UK. Finally caught the live. Yo, shout out to Health is Wealth, man. Shout out to the UK, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of beef with some of y'all fighters, but you cool. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Cool, bro. Hey, really quick, I don't want to cut you off. I get a lot of love at like my night videos. Whenever I drop a night video, it's for y'all in the UK, man. I get love from the because they have no racial bias to how they root. They just go for. I like that about them. Some of them,
Yeah.
I love the UK and how the way they fans give it up, bro.
Yeah, they got the best boxing fans as far as neutral.
The best boxing fan, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta go over there, man.
They got a good.
I gotta make that my sole mission. I'm gonna go hit up Jordan Sheriff, bro. I think he in Spain right now, but once he get back in the UK, I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know what I mean? If I go over there, you gonna show me the boxing scene. I want to see the boxing culture over there, bro. Just like I gotta go over there when it's all said and done, bro. I got to. The love that they receive over there and all, man. Yo, listen, it's different over there, bro. Different.
I told my wife, I said, if we ever go on like a vacation, I want to go to the UK.
I gotta see how the way these boxers are. I wanna be there for at least like a good, like solid amount of time, maybe like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I can really like see what's going on with the boxing culture, how the way they train, what they prioritize, what their styles are. Like, I really want to see how these dudes be giving it up down there, bro. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to see like how it's different from Philadelphia, you know what I mean? Because Philadelphia is one of the boxing capitals of the world, but the UK is like soccer and then boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like in comparison to Philly, it's like football, basketball. You know what I'm saying? And then I mean, you might run into boxing.
You know what too? To touch on that very subject, if you take 100 Americans off the street from a random city, and you take 100 UK civilians. Sorry to say, man, but them UK dudes will probably put their hands. They
right.
They could fight, bro. Or like on the street.
Yep.
All right, come on. I like they know it. Americans try to just hit you one or get a weapon. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think that's because we don't have guns over there in UK? Because they don't got no guns?
No, but boxing it's like kind of how football and basketball is here. boxing is big over there. It's like
Oh, right.
like a little sum. Everybody know how to, you know, a little sum. I've
Yeah,
been watching the
Yeah.
videos of their street
I
fights.
don't know if they drop them if they drop like 20 UK dudes in Philly though. I don't know how that go. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we know what happens. Like,
Nah,
I'm
I'm
like,
just playing. Yeah, I be messing with the UK, bro. It's all love though,
oh
man.
yeah, I remember you had got into an argument with somebody.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah. I be messing with the UK, but it's all love, bro. I gotta go over there. I gotta see the
Hey,
boxing.
let me ask y'all this though about when you said the trainers. Now we got two undefeated fighters that got rid of their trainers while they was undisputed. Jermaine Taylor and Iron Mike Tyson. Do you think they would have reigned longer if they kept their original trainers, Jermaine and Iron Mike Tyson?
I can't speak on Jermaine Taylor because I wasn't really I was real young when he was doing his thing. You know what I mean? I didn't really look too much into him after that. I've seen a few of his fights, but I can't really like give you a breakdown of Jermaine Taylor and how the way he came up, who was training him and all that. But I could speak for Mike Tyson because I've been watching. We got 33 people in the building, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come in, man. I appreciate it. Mike Tyson, he was with Cuss, right? But Cuss died before he was world champion. So shortly afterwards, he started training with Cuss's protege, Kevin Rooney. You know what I mean? Kevin Rooney was a hell of a trainer, and I think that he really don't get the credit he truly deserves for how the way he was moving Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? He had Mike Tyson on lock, bro. Extremely disciplined, and at that time, man, Mike Tyson was like one of the closest things we ever seen to invincible. Am I right or wrong, Mastermind?
Heck yeah, boy. Hey, I ain't see no way to beat him until he lost.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it seems like as soon as he left Kevin Rooney, things started to fall apart for Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I think
And
that
that's that 30% too. That's that 30% you talking about too. You know it come down to that money. Because you
yeah,
know that's 30% of 30 million he was getting at that point. At Michael Spinks
yes.
and all that.
So yeah, man. So a trainer, a fighter leaving a trainer could really hurt them. You know what I mean? But we
Jermaine went and got Emmanuel Stewart, which I think was I think it hurt him. I think he was doing better before he got Emmanuel.
Who he had before Emmanuel?
He had the white, I don't know his name, but the white dude had him undefeated, undisputed, 2 victories over Hopkins. You get with Emmanuel Stewart, your first fight, you get a draw with Winky Wright. Then you wind up losing to Kelly.
that
Kelly
remind me of James Kirkland.
stop Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah.
What you say, Southpaw?
I just remember. I remember Jermaine Taylor. I think Bernard Hopkins beat him in that first fight. I watched that.
Okay.
B Hop did enough to remain undisputed, and then yeah, I think they were trying to hype up Jermaine. You know what I mean? As the next, because he was a wild fighter. He had power, but with the fight with Kelly Pavlik, he did his thing early. I thought he had him, and Kelly.
That's one of the best comebacks I've ever seen, bro.
Kelly Pavlik got him in the corner and just that damn long. He didn't look the part, bro. But Kelly Pavlik was tough, bro.
Yeah, he was strong, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Kelly Pavlik was I met Kelly Pavlik. He signed my gloves, bro. Yo, yeah. Kelly Pavlik was a dog.
No, he could punch. It don't look like it, but he was able to punch.
Yeah, he got that long Tommy Hearns power. What you say?
I got a funny story for you that you might find intriguing since you a boxing historian and all that. I'm gonna say this real quick. So there was a huge line for Tito Trinidad, right? Huge line. Like everybody came. Roy Jones was there, all that. Bro, I seen fighters that was getting inducted to the Hall of Fame in the line to get an autograph from Tito. Like that's how popular he was in that building. Damn. Bro, that's how it was, right? So Kelly Pavlik went up to him, shook his hand, and Tito looked him up and down. Like looking at him up and down, all smiling and stuff like that. He turned over to his translator and he told him in Spanish. He was like, yo, tell Kelly that this was the fight I wanted, and I wanted to know why he never accepted a fight against me. I was, oh, shit. I was like, oh, I understood exactly what he said. And then Kelly was like, oh, man, you know, the business of boxing, you know what? And Tito was like, all right, like shook his hand, like grabbed his shoulder, and then just went about his business. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even give him an autograph or nothing. I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. You know, Tito like a nice dude, but he was like, yeah, like, what's up? Like, why we never fought? Like, I'm seeing you face to face now. Like, why we never fought?
That means he really wanted that fight.
Yo, Tito wanted smoke, but Tito wanted smoke with everybody, so I wasn't surprised. There was a few
he was crazy, wasn't he?
There was a few fights Tito was supposed to get that fell through. The
Sugar Shane.
He was supposed to fight Terry Norris too. It was a few Johns that fell through, unfortunately, but yeah, he wanted to smoke with everybody, bro. And everybody he done lost to was Hall of Famers. All of them. Winky,
What?
Roy, B Hop, all time great caliber fighters. He just wanted smoke, bro.
I think that B Hop weight bullied De La Hoya and Trinidad. I don't care what no.
Of course,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, B
course.
Hop was so damn. He made a
And,
couple. Yeah, I didn't like that. That's the only thing I don't respect about B
and
Hop.
he weight bully Winky Wright too.
Yeah,
You said what?
He weight bully Winky Wright also.
yeah.
I think
Winky was a 154. Yeah, he
I
was.
think Winky. I think Winky did enough to win that fight. I like to be up around that time, but I like the Winky. I think
Okay.
I know he beat him. Yeah, he did beat him. But that was when B Hop was coming in with the head first. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Yo, he did, bro. He did Tito dirty with them headbutts.
Yeah, he would come
Man,
in.
he ripped Winky Wright eye wide open with the headbutt.
Yeah, the B Hop did. B Hop won. He wanted to win by any means, bro. And if you
That's how you fight though. That's Philadelphia, man. Win by any means. Joe Frazier. Left hook his ass.
B Hop looked like the type that'll
back
bite
of the head,
real red.
he would cut B Hop. You used to cut people's heads open with his headbutts, and they'll the bleeding, and then he'll touch the hole in the head. And
Tony Cortez says Winky defense was crazy. He had one of the best high guards I've ever seen.
yeah,
Hell yeah. Who can mess with Winky defense? Who got a high guard like Winky? No, he the only one.
he was able to see a lot of guys when they put the high guard. They're only so good because can't really see it. Winky was able to he had it so he could see everything. He's just very that was his guard. That was his go-to. The way he did Trinidad was man. I know.
Yeah, no. I mean, I could keep it a buck. He beat Tito with a jab, bro.
Jab.
It was jab. That 168, Tito was done, but yeah,
Was that because of the reach? Is that why his defense so good? His arms was long?
He does have long arms, but man, the way he did Trinidad, bro, just jabbed him to death, bro. It was probably one of the best performances I've ever seen, but with just a jab, jab. And then you know what's crazy is that Trinidad's corner didn't even catch on to it, but like he's doing the same thing. By round 7, he's still doing it. Like, bro, come on, think of something. And
bro, Tito was this close to beating Roy Jones, bro. He won like the first 6 rounds, but the knockdowns cost him. I
think Roy Jones weight bullied him too.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous weight bullying. Roy and Tito.
Bro, Tito was this close, bro. The knockdowns cost him the fight. I was like, man, if you would have just kept your balance, dog, like you could have got that dub, man. Yeah. But Lorenzo said Arthur Abraham has a high guard, and Josh Clottey had a solid high guard. I remember that.
Yep.
But he didn't really punch Josh Clottey. He would just hold it good.
Bro, he gave Miguel Cotto smoke.
Yeah.
He gave Cotto smoke. Yeah.
Pop off it. He held it down till you were finished, and then he did his thing. Then you know what I'm saying? But he was very defensive with it. Yeah. Like when he fought Pacquiao, he just kind of stood there, let Pacquiao get in. Pacquiao got around it a couple of times, but he did. Yeah. He was good, solid holding it.
Yeah. I think Winky would give Floyd too much problems at 154 with his with that style.
Floyd wasn't really 54.
I thought you was a mastermind.
You think Floyd would have knocked him out?
I just think that Floyd was like 100 pounds lighter than him. Winky was a big dude, bro. I mean, Floyd never even made the full 154. He fought De La Hoya at 152. Canelo, he fought at 151 or something. He never even went completely 154. Winky writes.
Floyd only went to 54 when it made sense.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Winky was 54, man, but Winky was big 54 on his way up to 60, 68. You know what I'm saying?
We don't give Sweet Pea credit for going up to 154, winning the title from Julio Cesar Vasquez at 154, and that dude was like 55-1, and the one was a disqualification, so he was virtually undefeated. Nobody gives Sweet Pea credit. He went up to 154 and got a title too, just like Floyd.
He one of the greatest to ever box, so
he's all-time great.
Yeah, he all-time great, bro. You talk about all-time great, you got to mention Pernell. If you ain't mentioning Pernell, bro, it's like, come on.
He's the greatest southpaw fighter to ever live. That's what I think.
Yeah. And the matchup between Canelo and Crawford is like putting Sweet Pea against Roy Jones. It's a mismatch. I don't think Crawford could beat Canelo because of the size difference.
Only because of the size, but if they was the same size, I think Canelo ends up sleeping. but they the
Right.
same. It's the
Nah,
same.
if they was the same size, Crawford would punish Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo will be asleep, but
Yeah, he lucky they not the same size. Let's just say that. If you put Terrence Crawford with his abilities in a 168-pound frame,
yeah, it's a wrap. He kill
bro,
him.
he will break Canelo up. Especially Canelo face
You-
break up all easy and shit like that, bro. That'd be a
But
bad joint, bro.
but remember they asked Larry Merchant asked Sweet Pea. He said, you thinking about going up to 168 to fight Roy Jones? He said, man, that's preposterous. He said he's a 168 pounder. I'm a welterweight. He told
No, they
Larry
always
Merchant
do
that.
that. You gotta understand, they always do that to black fighters though. They
Yep.
always want black fighters to like be Superman and do things that's like close to virtually like close to impossible to do. Like I
They just
remember
want him to lose.
they was talking about uh Floyd Mayweather trying to fight Triple G at 160
Yep.
pounds. I'm like, bro, why do y'all like what is you talking about? And Floyd was like, man, he said, bro, I've never weighed 154 at 154. He said, yo, so I'm gonna get Floyd was on. I remember Floyd was on the private jet. He was like, yo, I'll tell you this, man. He was like, if Triple G go up to 68 and beat Andre Ward, I'll fight him. After that, you ain't never heard nothing
Yep.
about Triple G wanting to fight Floyd. None of that, bro. That
And
shit was crickets after that.
It was on
the
fight.
black dude on Fox News, he messed up the whole. He got Mayweather for a good 10-minute interview. He messed up the whole interview, asking him about Triple G. And he like, why would you so hooked on Triple G? Ain't nobody. So why would you mess up a whole 10-minute interview with Floyd?
Was that the
Why
John
don't
where
you
he
fight
said?
Triple G?
Is that the John where he said that Triple G like straight up and down, no special effects? That John?
Yep. Yeah, he
Yeah,
told the
yo,
Fox
bro.
News it was
When
the
that
fat
came
black
out,
dude.
I was dying laughing. I was like, yo, Floyd's so petty, dog. Like he just really. But
Yeah,
it
don't
was
nobody
true,
give a damn about Triple G. He ain't beat nobody. He ain't
bro.
beat nobody.
Bro, the best dude he beat was like Danny Jacobs, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on, dog. Like, what, Danny Jacobs, like Dervinchenko, who I thought beat him. Like,
Beat him.
Dervinchenko was hurting him to the body. Yo, Dervinchenko was boom, then he dropped, boom, and then Triple G folding over with the body shot.
He
I'm
did.
like,
He did.
yo, this a bad
Yo,
John, bro.
to go back on what you just said about Larry Merchant, and Kelly Pavlik. Remember when Kelly Pavlik beat Jermaine Taylor, and then Larry Merchant said, "What was your thoughts when you went down?" And then Kelly Pavlik said, "Oh shit, it's gonna be a long night." And you never heard Larry Merchant laugh. You never heard him laugh, but he was giggling like someone was fingering his vagina. Excuse my language. He's like, so, and I'm like, man. So when it's a white fighter, Larry Merchant will giggle what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But yet he'll sit there and bash Floyd for a legal punch when he hit
Yep.
Victor Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Forgetting that. I'm sorry for that, Mark. Bro. My bad.
Nah, bro, that shit funny.
Okay. But everybody wanted when he was going at Floyd for the headbutt. Like, did you not see that Victor Ortiz threw a lunging headbutt? Why are we not talking about that? It was a legal punch. Floyd's punch was legal. Victor Ortiz headbutt wasn't.
Oh, Southpaw, I gotta ask you, did you see the previous fight before Sugar Shane did the exact same thing? He caught Sugar Shane with the exact same punch, trying to shake hands too much, and on the second handshake, he caught him with the 1-2, boom,
Bro,
boom, straight down the pipe.
he did that to Arturo Gotti too.
It was in round number 9, and Arturo Gotti is round number 1.
Oh, you seen it? Hell yeah!
I see it in my head right now. Yeah, you know what?
I remember Gotti was trying to like say something to Floyd. Floyd
If
Floyd
the
was like, boom, boom, boom.
The announcer said, right. He goes, this ain't
play, bro.
Bro. I do that. Hey, when I'm sparring somebody, if they saying too much, I'm like, what you say? Boom, shut up.
Yeah. I do that too. I knocked their headgear down. I hit them with the hammer.
Now, come here. I tell you, what you say? Shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What are we talking for? He had every right to do that. I like that.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good knockout.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get to this video. Canelo Alvarez is trash. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. All right, I'm going, bro.
Hell yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yo. But I'm still on. If you want to stay on, you
Yes,
welcome
sir.
to. But
yeah.
He pretty much threw a monkey wrench in what we was talking about. But we always appreciate having Southpaw on, of course, man. His perspective is always appreciated for sure. Ralph said Triple G wasted his last years from 2019 to 2022 trying to get the Canelo rematch instead of trying to fight other guys to build his resume. That's exactly what happened, Ralph. Yo, you really watch your boxing, bro, because a lot of people don't even speak on that. That man wasted a lot of his prime years waiting for Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean?
He fell in love with a stripper.
Landy Lara. He vacated. I think he got rid of one of his belts for Jamal Charlo, and Jamal Charlo ended up taking it. It was a lot of opportunities that Triple G could have had. Demetrius Andre was another one, and he just did not look in their direction at all. He was just so hell bent on getting that Canelo fight. I just think that I guess like he was satisfied with the title defenses he had at middleweight, and was just like, all right, man, let me just get my bread and step on out. And ever since that third fight with Canelo at 168, man, he looking chunky as hell out there in
His
Kazakhstan.
retirement.
Yeah. He hasn't announced it, but he looking real nice and round. You know what I'm saying? Promoting this energy drink out there in Kazakhstan. Like he not even worried about boxing no more. But I see
Mark, that's how you do it, Mark. Mark, that's how you do it. You just Kovalev it on out. You don't stay in there and fight Bivol and better be even get knocked out. I get 2 rematches with the monster, the killer at Kovalev, and then I retire. See, most of these guys stick around. I ain't gonna even blame Canelo. Canelo, like you said, retire. Because we know you're not gonna fight. Now you can string us along, but you best believe, Mark, he will never ever fight David Benavidez because he's a monster, a Mexican monster.
Okay,
Eminem.
so said that Mastermind Roger said Benavidez is a third fight deal. Y'all still haven't caught on to that? No, we haven't, because there's nothing that's guaranteed in boxing, and you should know that if you're a fan of the sport. You don't know exactly what Canelo's intentions are with this deal. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because as far as I'm concerned, they named a lot of possible opponents with the possibility of David Benavidez. They mentioned Jaime Munguia, who's a Golden Boy fighter, so they'll be bringing another fighter from another promotional company into a PBC deal. And then they was talking about Carlos Adames. You know what I mean? They also brought up the possibility of Jamal Charlo fighting him. So how are we so sure that Benavidez is going to be the last fight on the deal? What I said was, if hopefully Benavidez is the third fight on the deal, and if he's not, PBC is doing a huge disservice to David Benavidez. You know what I mean? Because he's under their wing at the end of the day. Al Heyman is a smart businessman, is all I'm saying. I agree with you 1,000%. But like I said, Al Heyman could recommend David Benavidez all he want. You know what I mean? But it's all up to Canelo whether he wants to take the fight or not.
There it is. That's like, it right there.
No, I ain't fighting him. Send me somebody else. No, I want somebody. No. He could pick and choose how he wants to go about stuff. He's in a 3-fight PBC deal, but he also has leverage on who he could face. I'm sure that he's not in a contract where it says, oh, you're going to fight who we say you want to fight without your consent. You're going to fight these guys whether you like it or not. Canelo's not going to sign no deal like that. That's exactly why they're considering guys outside of PBC to fulfill this PBC deal. You know what I'm saying?
They got to throw the respect out the window, Mark. They even with Mayweather and Canelo, the guys, they opponents respect them too much. And I think that's another thing that got people beat with Mayweather. Don't have no respect. You got a Clubber Lang, Mr. T, these dudes. F you, I'm coming for your mama, your girl, your wife, all y'all. Ain't no respect. I don't respect nothing you did in the game because you avoided me. So why do I got to respect anything you accomplished if you avoiding me? That's how you get them in the ring. Tank Davis, same way. You ain't nothing, but they don't say that. They say, "Oh man, well Canelo's a legend." He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. He less than a man to me. That's how you get him in the ring. They be respecting. Charlo respect him. Benavidez respect him too much. Stop having any respect.
I agree with what you're saying, but you know what I think, though? I think Canelo's such a diva that if somebody disrespect him, that'll make him not want to fight them.
There you go. That's how you get him, and that's how you get him with the truth.
Yo, I think Canelo that soft, bro. But then again, we did see his pride get touched against Landy Lara. You know what I mean? Remember when Landy Lara ran up at the press conference? He was like, yo, man, like, you know what I mean? Congratulations on your win, but like, what's up with you and me rumbling? Like, what we doing? And then Canelo, he was like, you could tell he was pissed, but he was like trying to keep himself together. He looked at the crowd. He was like, yo, this the fight you want to see? And then everybody was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He was like, all right, bet. Then he went back to Golden Boy. Was like, yo, make this fight happen. De La Hoya was like, no, 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 nah, man, you shouldn't even take this fight. He was like, yo, he disrespected me in front of my people. Make this fight happen. So Canelo has shown that if you touch his pride, he will react. But then again, we see Demetrius Andre press him at a press conference, and he ain't even talk about that man ever again since then. So
Yep.
I don't know, bro. But
Yeah, but Andre did it like you said. But I'm talking about, okay, I think that's the problem with Canelo
Andre
and Devin.
all types of bitches and all that shit ain't
Yeah.
work, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. Now Canelo and Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis a guy you can get it just with his street reputation. If you disrespect that man hard enough, I think you can get the fight. With him being the age and you come in there, no respect though. See, they don't know how to show no respect. See, Tank know how to show you no respect, but they don't know how to show Tank no respect. And it might be fear. You know what I mean?
It
But if you
might
go in there with nothing,
be.
like
It might be.
and I seen Michael Spinks. Tyson had to get Spinks in there with respect. See, he couldn't scare Spinks. He had to be nice to Spinks just to get him in the ring and do him in 90 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes you gotta play that role where it's like how Andy Ruiz did Anthony Joshua. You know, he was playing it all cool with him, you know what I mean, all that. And then when they got in that ring, he fired his ass up.
Oh, yeah, you ain't lying. That was the best con job we ever seen. Hey, please, can you let me come in for the drug cheat? Pretty please, Eddie Hearn. I'll be a good boy.
Yeah, yeah. Andy Ruiz is like, yeah, I just want to thank Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman. You know, I've been in the gym training hard, and you know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, and then like, yo, Anthony Joshua there, like, oh, this guy, he's a nice dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then got his ass filleted. Then got his
Yeah,
ass
that's gonna be the
filleted.
problem every time. And that ain't even wore off. He's still gonna whoop you with that, even
Mm-hmm.
today. Because he's so nice. Hey, I just want to make some money, buy a couple of Twinkies, get my mama a house. You know,
Yo, what is
just
this?
the nicest mug you ever want to meet.
Yo, what is this dude talking about? What is Roger talking about? He said that's the problem. Y'all make it about losing fights. Who cares as long as the best fights the best? Who's made losing like something that we like? What is you talking about, bro? I'm gonna need you to, you know what I mean, like add some context to that. What is you talking about? Who is y'all and what is it that you like referring to? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm kind of confused with your point is. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
Canelo's still on top with 2 losses, ain't he? 2 losses, he's still on top.
Yeah, he lost to Bivol. They forgot about it as soon as he rematched Triple G. But
So did.
yo, Ralph said Canelo is making it worse on himself. Benavidez is getting sharper and better and getting different looks at different styles. This is what that's the point that I was making though. I was talking to my step pop about it, and I'm like, bro, like the longer that Canelo waits, the worse it's gonna get because while he's falling back and thinking that like everything's all good, Benavidez is taking on credible opponents, bro. Like Caleb Plant and Benavidez back to back. I mean, Caleb Plant and Andre back to back. Those are both dangerous guys. Andre been avoided and blackballed from boxing for well over a decade, and he remained undefeated that entire time until he met Benavidez. On top of that, Caleb Plant, he's one of the top dudes at 68. There's not that many people at super middleweight that could beat Caleb Plant, and that's just the reality of the situation. So while Canelo's over here fighting guys that had to move up 2 weight classes and coming up from middleweight and stuff like that, Benavidez is building his resume, learning different styles, and adding on to the experience that he's been having since he was 13, 14, 15 years old. Because when he was that age, he was sparring world champions. They say he was sparring Latif Coyote. They say he was beating up on Kelly Pavlik and Oxnard back in the day, like all types of stuff, bro. Like he
Yep.
been in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly feel like the longer, like Canelo should have took advantage of this situation before Benavidez fought Caleb Plant. He would have had a better chance. You know what I'm saying? But as Benavidez is going on and continuing to grow as a fighter, actually building his fan base and getting more confident in his skill set and his abilities, it's gonna be more of a problem when he step in the ring with him. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be a different situation for that man. He should have took advantage of him how the way Floyd took advantage of Canelo.
You
Being
can't fight a
inexperienced.
guy. Only way you fight a guy like Benavidez if he's unknown. But him being known with that Clubber Lang, he just like Clubber Lang, and you know him, so he's not gonna never fight him. And let you got to pay him 100 million to get in there. He ain't gonna do it for 50 because he could make 50 of somebody easier. So why would he fight a harder opponent when he could fight somebody just as easier opponent for 50? That's how you gotta look at it. You gotta have to double up 100. Then he
Yo,
might
Chris.
think about it.
Yo, Chris, I'm gonna put the link up right now, man. You a big supporter of the channel, so I'm gonna let you tap in for sure.
Hey,
Um,
go ahead, man. My battery about to go dead, man. Thanks for letting me on the show, brother.
of course, bro. You welcome on anytime, my brother. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Anonymous says, shout out to Mastermind, man. Great person to converse with. I know a lot about boxing. He says, I want to see Andre versus Plant. That's a good fight. That's a good fight, but I think that Caleb Plant is really locked on that Jamal Charlo fight now. I think he understands that has a lot of got a lot of momentum behind it now, considering their history and that viral video that went around. So I think that he sees money in that fight, and that's the fight he want to pursue. But Andre and Plant, you know, that's a great fight. That's a great fight. I'll definitely watch that. You know what I mean? That'll be a great co-main event to a big fight. Like if Benavidez and Canelo face each other, Andre and Plant on the co-main event, that'll be fire, bro. Fire. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. That's the link right there, man. If anybody want to get on, as long as y'all keeping it respectful and watching y'all mouths, y'all welcome to come on. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You could tell he's never wanted to fight Benavidez. This is Ralph, by the way, one of my subscribers, man, one of my guys. He said as soon as Benavidez loses the belt on the scale, all of a sudden Canelo campaigns at 68. He saw Plant, Callum, and Saunders as easy work. That's all facts. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't exploring undisputed at 168 until Benavidez lost that belt. And all of a sudden he was on a rampage, is getting rid of UK fighters. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
No. All right, so I was just in my living room just playing the game. When I heard you say that the longer Canelo takes on fighting Benavidez, the more dangerous he gets, I was yelling out thank you, because it was such a true statement that I've been saying to everybody, especially one of my brothers. And it's it's crazy how long it's taking him. Like, why not fight him now? The more he takes longer to fight Benavidez, like the more doubt his fans are gonna get.
That's a fact, bro. And
It's
you
a
gotta
fact.
understand, Canelo, in all honesty, bro, he's not getting any younger. You know what I mean? He's been pro since he was 15 years
He
old.
was
He's been
exactly.
professional for 17 to 18 years now. You know what I mean? I believe he's 33 years old. So, you know, he's had over 60 professional fights. That's over 60 training camps. You know what I mean? There's a lot of wear and tear on his body, man. And he's gonna start feeling that eventually if he isn't feeling it already. He's had surgery on his hand and knee and all types of stuff like that, man. Meanwhile, Benavidez is 26 years old, reaching his peak in the sport, and he's really on a rampage right now in the super middleweight division. So it's not looking too good for Canelo. I ain't gonna lie to you. And like we both saying, I guess we
Yep.
both agree on it. The longer that this man waits, if he waits until 34, 35 years old, it's
He's
gonna be
done.
a really bad situation for him. It's gonna be a
It,
really bad situation
it's
for him. But
it's already a bad situation because
yeah,
number one, Benavidez already took care of Caleb Plant, beat him up. Not only knock him out, no, he beat him up. He beat him up throughout the whole fight. Like later on, beat him even worse than what Canelo did. And then he ended up fighting Boo Boo Andre, kind of similar style, and he adapted to that and finished him throughout that fight too. Just imagine what it's gonna look like now. I mean,
I think that he really learned a lot from that Caleb
it,
Plant fight
he,
because
he
I think
yeah,
I think I think that fight against Caleb Plant is the reason why he was able to deal with Boo Boo Andre so like in a quicker fashion. You know what I mean? He's like,
yeah.
oh, all right, I went up against this style before. I learned from that situation. Let me do something different because that fight was competitive with Plant. You know what I mean? In the first half of that fight.
In the
So he was
first
like, all
half,
right, I see what I did wrong. He went back to the lab, perfected, fixed those mistakes, and
mm,
he came better against Andre and was able to dispose of this man. You know what I'm saying? So you can
Yeah,
tell he learned a lot from that fight. But we got somebody else in the building, man. Let's see who this is.
man. I
Yo,
could
what's
have
going
not
on?
said it better than myself. Who's it?
Real Streets Boxing. You muted, my brother. So whenever you ready to talk, just let me know.
No, another thing about Benavidez is that he is not his brother. He is not his brother.
I
He is
mean,
not his brother.
yeah.
He actually lets his hands go. He doesn't just rely on that high guard too.
Yo, Real Streets, you muted. So you gonna have to hit that mic icon wherever you see it at. You muted right now. It says your mic is muted. So let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna unmute you. Let me see. It says I can't unmute it because you chose to mute yourself.
Nah,
But yeah, man. Yeah, we pretty much seeing eye to eye on this situation, man.
and
But
I'm
it's
I'm not
great.
even
And I
I'm not
put out a
even.
video.
Go ahead,
No,
go
no,
ahead, go ahead.
go ahead.
I know another thing. I'm not respecting Canelo's title defenses when he's undisputed because he hasn't defended the belt against 168 top 10.
It's a fact.
His mandatory John Ryder. That that motherfucker moved up. That
Yeah.
motherfucker moved up that weight.
And Jamel moved up too.
Jamal three. That's three. Not
And then
Jamal.
Triple G moved
Jamel.
up. Triple G
Yes,
moved
Triple G moved up. A wise Triple G too.
up.
And
Yeah,
he,
on Watch facts.
yeah,
Emphasis on Watch. But
yeah,
I put up a video earlier talking about how the media is like slowly but surely attempting to make Benavidez move up to 168 to pretty much take the pressure off of Canelo from fighting him. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's been going on a lot with the media asking these 175 questions, and I really want to understand why. But we got Hood Rich in the building, yo, what's going on? Hold on. Let me see if I could. Let me add him to the stage. Yo, it says you muted, bro. Whenever you ready to,
What's
I
good,
don't know.
Mazema?
I don't know. It says something about your mic not working.
I
But
just
yeah, man, like they
You can
really.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
okay.
What's good, Brody? What's good?
Yo, what up? What up? How are you?
Shit, I'm fine. I'm fine, man.
Yeah.
Fine, bro.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, so what I was talking about was how like the boxing media is like slowly but surely trying to push Benavidez over to the light heavyweight division. You know what I mean? And they keep talking about the constant idea of him fighting Bivol and Better Beef. And my whole thing is, why are y'all even doing that? Like, what's y'all whole objective with y'all doing this? Because in all honesty, it's like one of the biggest fights to be made in boxing right now is Canelo and Benavidez. That's a
Yeah,
huge fight for the boxing world, bro. The casual fans gonna be tuned in. The hardcore boxing fans gonna be tuned in. Mexico gonna be backing it 1,000%. You know how Mexico
Facts.
for their fighters historically. So it's like,
Mexico right here.
so why are y'all talking about him fighting Bivol, bro? We don't care about the Bivol fight right now.
They
We don't
they
care about the Better
they're
BS fight.
trying they're trying to the Canelo fans are trying to make the loss to Bill forgotten. They haven't forgotten it. They're trying to make the non-boxing fans forget about it.
Yeah, and it's yeah, for sure. But it's like, what's really going on? It's like, why y'all so hell bent of him going up to 175 if the Canelo fights right there? Canelo doesn't have an opponent as of right now. He
That's his
doesn't have an
mandatory.
opponent, and
I feel
bro,
like Canelo gonna fight him when he ready to retire.
huh?
I feel like Canelo only gonna fight him when he about to retire or something.
Hey man, I don't
Only
know.
way I feel like that though, not to cut you off though. Only way I feel like that because he would have been for his ass. Like he not mentioning them or nothing like at all. Like he basically playing like he don't exist.
Yo, and then he get mad when you ask about him. He get mad when you ask.
Facts.
He get pissed. He talking about,
Man,
oh
he
man,
represents Mexico.
bro. It's like,
If you go back to like after he fought Charlo, like when he just got done fighting Charlo and they asked him about it, he was like, I don't care. I don't, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like his whole face structure changed though, bro. Like his whole face changed. You feel me?
mm-hmm. Yeah, like his whole attitude switch out whenever you ask about it. You know what I mean? Let me see who in the building.
And
I don't,
then
I
another
don't know.
thing,
Hold on. We got
what
somebody else. Yo, what's going on?
What's good, bro?
What's going on? Who you new to the channel, bro?
Yeah, no, I was watching and I wanted to tune in. And I
What?
kind of agree with y'all was saying.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, you was gonna say something? Go ahead. Speak your piece.
Now, but yeah, what I was saying is, I feel like he should have fought. He should have fought David Benavidez like 2 years ago.
When he was first the
Now I feel
mandatory.
like it's a more dangerous fight because he got more experience under his hand.
Yeah, bro.
And
So
then
we pretty much,
Canelo, he's on the downside.
yeah. So I pretty much think we seeing eye to eye on this situation, and I'm really like questioning the boxing media right now. Like, why are y'all pushing this light heavyweight move up so bad? You know what I mean? And then y'all keep talking about the possibility of him moving back down to 68 to fight Canelo. Bro, why would he do that? Why would he fully acclimate to light heavyweight to go back down to 68 later down the line to face Canelo so he could be a drain, man? Once he go up to 75, bro, Benavidez is gonna fill into that weight class so fast that it's gonna be ridiculous, bro. By the time he's gonna be a dead man if he even attempts to go back down to super middleweight after the fact. You know what I mean? We seen it happen with Roy when he went up to heavyweight and then dropped back down to the light heavy. We seen it with Chad Dawson. When Chad Dawson fought Andre Ward, it was the champion at 175. He offered to go to 68, and then when he won his at 68 against Ward, he was a dead man.
Don't forget.
Dead man. So this is not something that we want to see. But knowing Canelo and how slick he is, he would do some shit like that. He's like, oh, I see you at 75 right now. Oh, you still want this fight with me? Come back down to 68. Knowing that that's going to take a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? Similar to Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto was at 54, and when he fought Pacquiao drained him back down to 47. You know what I mean? So these things happen, and it's not beneficial for a fighter. Once you acclimate to the following weight class, you should not go back down. You know what I'm saying? Learn from the people that came before you, bro. You know what I mean? So the media, bro, I just feel like the boxing media just trying to keep Canelo out of trouble. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if they're getting payola. I don't know what the situation is, but regardless, it's like I don't understand why y'all even trying to point in that direction for Benavidez. The biggest fight that could be made right now in boxing, looking at all the fights that could possibly be made, probably the most popular one will be Canelo and Benavidez. And the boxing media will profit off of that based off of the clicks they get off of their website, the views that they getting off of their videos when they monetize them. Bro, there's so much money that could be made. Why would y'all mess up y'all money to defend that man? I don't understand that, bro. It's like it's like it don't make sense to me. It really don't.
Better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. Yo, Hood Rich, you got something to say about this?
Yeah, I agree, bro. 100%. I agree.
Yeah, so I really think that us as boxing fans, man, I know, a lot of us pay for fights. Like I paid for the pay-per-view yesterday, you know what I'm saying? I put that $75 up to watch a great night of boxing, and it was a great night of boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
However, moving forward with Canelo, man, I've supported his fights. I bought the pay-per-view for Canelo Plant. You know what I mean? I like when he was getting through them guys at 168, I was tuned in watching. You know what I'm saying? But from now on, I even supported the Jamel Charlo fight. You know what I mean? But it was really because I really watched it because I thought Jamel could have brought something different to the table.
No, yeah.
I was wrong. You know what I mean? I was wrong.
I thought he was gonna bring a lot, at least fight like his brother,
I
but
thought he was gonna give
nothing.
me I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Canelo looked like he was on a decline. Jamel, he undisputed champion. He been calling for this fight for years. They finally give it to him. I'm like, oh, this is a moment to shine,
Bro.
Like, rat. You know what I'm saying? But then he go and he lay an egg in front of the people, man. So that's just what it is. So moving forward now with Canelo Alvarez. If Canelo Alvarez is not fighting anybody by the name of David Benavidez, I'm not
purchasing.
not supporting they fight. I'm not putting a dollar up, bro. And I honestly feel like everybody needs to. If we want to see this fight as boxing fans, bro,
We gotta stand on that, yeah.
we gotta stand on it, man. We gotta make sure that this man feel this, and the only way he really gonna feel it is if it hurt his pockets. You know what I'm saying? If them pay-per-view numbers looking short, if that arena ain't selling out, he gonna understand it's because he's not delivering what we want. He's not delivering what we want. You know what I mean? We're in control at the end of the day. These dudes not getting crazy paychecks if it ain't for us. That money not just falling out these promoters and networks' asses. You know what I'm saying? Like this is money that's being brought to the table because they understand that they're gonna get their money back from us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of the situation. You know what I mean? So until further notice, bro, if Canelo not giving me the fights that I want, I'm not supporting. And I think that everybody, the 45 people that are on this live right now, should share that common idea. Why support a fight that's
There's a
not
reason.
the best fight in the
There's,
best? What
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
there's a reason why they made David Benavidez interim champ. There's a reason why, because they're trying to force the fight so bad, but then he has that protection program of the WBC to make him defend that interim belt. Excuse my language.
Oh, you good? Go ahead.
Yeah. Who like name like at least 3 boxers that defended the interim belt like that. It's really not, you really can't name them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, number one, and then like how many years ago? Like 2 years ago, he was already in the mandatory. That's already a duck if that's your number one mandatory. If you haven't even fought him
Well,
at a young
apparently,
age, I mean it's crazy. Like I can't
mm-hmm.
support him. You know what I mean? I used to support him for a bit, and then I'm like, no, I can't support him no more. That's why I ended up becoming more of a fan of Southpaw because I knew he ended up telling the truth about Canelo, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah, bro,
maybe
everything
it
that
was.
Southpaw said about
And I
Canelo is
admit it. And I admit my flaws.
That shit
I
definitely
was
true,
wrong,
bro.
man.
Like that shit funny. It's funny, but it's true.
To today, I'm a fan of Southpaw now, and I apologize on down him years ago, man.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like my boy Note said in the comments, man, the truth always prevails. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything that Southpaw been saying about Canelo, that shit coming out to the light, bro. It's crazy how the way that man moving. The fact that you considering Carlos Adames as a possible opponent for your next fight, bro, that's disgusting, bro.
He said
You know,
Mm-hmm.
since
he's not
Mexico.
even a full-fledged
Go ahead.
champion at 160, bro. He's a WBC interim champ at 160. Jaime Munguia, does he have a belt at super middleweight? Who at what top 5 to top 10 dude has Jaime Munguia beat in the super middleweight division? They've been feeding him.
None.
They've been
He
feeding
said
him
find
turkeys.
no
They've
Mexican
been
fight.
feeding him
Well,
turkeys his whole career. That man's like 40 something and 0, 40 and 0, 40 something and 0, and it's nobody, bro. Like he's 40 and 0 and hasn't accomplished anything. The best person he probably beat was Saddam Ali, and Saddam Ali was he was a like a flash in the pan type fighter. You know what I'm
How
saying?
old is Munguia?
Munguia is young. I want to say he's probably like I can't tell you off top, but if I had to guess, he probably around the same age as Benavidez. For real, for real.
So
Probably.
that mean he fought at least 20 fights in Mexico. So he really like 20-0 for real.
No,
Like that's
this
crazy,
dude,
bro.
yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. This dude Rogers a goofy. You know what I'm saying? He's a straight goofy. This man has been trying. I don't know if you trying to play the devil advocate route. I don't know exactly where you're going with this, but this didn't just come out of
Come on the channel, bro.
yeah, like if you really want to speak your mind, you could come on the channel. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like you got a whole lot to say. It sounds like you gotta get a whole lot off of your chest. Shotgun Left said he's actually older than David. So how old is he then?
like 27, I think. No, shit, I
Right,
don't know.
27, 28.
28.
Yeah, but regardless,
He's
That
a
he's
nigga
not
fucking around get to 70-0.
all right. But bro. But then you know what's funny though? When we receive these reports from guys like Michael Benson and stuff like that, a lot of people they rock with the rumors that Michael Benson say. But whenever it goes against, whenever these sources say something about one of their favorite fighters, all of a sudden it's
Mm-hmm.
like you always rock with the source until that source say something about your fighter that you don't like. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, bro. Like I said,
boxing is business nowadays.
bro, you could disagree all you want. What I'm telling you is everything that I'm saying actually came from a real place. I'm not making this up. You know what I'm saying? You over here being doubtful of the situation is like, bro, you don't know what's going on. Just like I don't know what's going on, but my opinion is coming from sources that's actually saying this stuff. I'm
Good.
not making this up out of thin
Pretty
air.
much
Like,
the whole
really
world.
being talked about. And as a boxing channel, I'm gonna talk about it. If somebody's reporting a rumor, I'm gonna talk about it and I'm gonna provide my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? So
If you don't like it, go do it.
way
Go,
about that, you don't need
you
to
know
be
what I'm
watching this channel. And
saying?
and it's that simple.
Nobody's forcing him. Who even is he?
I don't know, bro.
Some motherfucker named Roger.
Yeah, it sounds Yeah, that do sound like real talk. Notes. It do sound like that's some boy named Real Talk that used to be on here and shit, just straight weirdo. And he come in behind like fake accounts and shit like that, stalking the page. Yeah, it do sound like Real Talk. For real, for real. It do sound like him. I wouldn't doubt it. He would name his channel Roger. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. I ain't even hell bent on that. But what I want to talk about, since we spoke on the whole David Benavidez and Canelo situation, it's clear that Canelo is back against the wall right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is probably the most pressure that he's been in since they was trying to get him to fight Triple G, right? So with that being said, it's like we got Terrence Crawford running around. Terrence Crawford running around talking about the whole idea of, besides the Earl rematch, the only fight that he wants is Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? At one point in time, he said he respected weight classes and that he wasn't going to go up, but suddenly he's had a change of heart and has been saying that he wants to take that fight on now. There's a lot of people who have some mixed feelings about it. There's some people that believe Terrence Crawford could do it. There's some people that feel like he's too small. You know what I mean?
Maybe if he's comfortable in that weight, then yes, I say Terrence Crawford's gonna win it. But at the moment, I can't see that
I feel
happening.
a little bit of both, bro.
Okay,
And
so
this why though, like I feel good.
that's a big views. Yeah, for sure. So the thing is, Terrence Crawford has said on the record, while he was at the fights, that he's looking for mega fights right now. He's not really concerned with fighting no guys that's not coming with a bag. So he said that Jerron Ennis, he's not looking in that direction. Jermell Charlo, not looking in that direction. Tim Tszyu, not looking in that direction. In all honesty, he don't even want to look in Earl Spence's direction. But considering the fact that there's a rematch clause, he has to abide by it contractually. He said besides the Earl Spence rematch, the only fight that he wants is Canelo, and that he said he out. So that's him telling you right there. He's like, yo, I'm trying to go out doing something that nobody ever did before. I guess moving up 3 weight classes to fight the undisputed champion of the world. And he's been pursuing that heavy. Now, my problem is, will Canelo acknowledge this? And if he does acknowledge this fight, where does that leave David Benavidez? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, you got 2 fights left in the deal, right? Let's say he goes and he fights Jermall Charlo, because this is what Eddie Reynoso said. Eddie Reynoso said after Jamel, they're going to pursue Jermall. Jermall just came off of a good victory. There's a lot of good reviews on his performance. So he fights Canelo to actually fight this man in May. So if there's one fight left, is he gonna who is he gonna pursue between Terrence Crawford and David Benavidez? You know what I'm saying? So
He gotta go to Benavidez. If Crawford come up, it's gonna look like a Benavidez off the rip.
Hey, yo, Mark, I blocked Roger.
Good.
It's good, Southpaw.
What's up, Southpaw? How you doing, man?
All good, all good. Hey, I blocked Roger because I felt I'm editing my video, but I'm listening to y'all chat, and yeah, I think that's real talk, bro. He got like several identities. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't know who he want to be, and I know he's still watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely watching.
He watch right now, like he's sitting there making a new account, grinding his teeth, and like, you know what I mean, with his up. You know what I mean?
Niggas like that weird, bro.
Super
He got
weird, bro.
phones on him right now.
He got an Android and he has that what do you call that? What was that phone that was popular back in the day?
Nokia?
Nah, the one with the buttons on it.
You talking about the sidekick? You talking about the sidekick?
No.
The Razor phone?
No.
The Palm Pre? Shit, I don't even know.
Flip phone?
Nah, it was popular.
Blackberry?
The Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Yeah,
Blackberry.
Like he was moving his finger on the button.
A Nokia, a walkie-talkie, and he's sitting there trying to make another account, all 4 of those. But yeah, you get blocked, bro. I'm listening. Just because I'm editing, I'm still listening simultaneously. I could do that, bro. You know what I mean? You get no love on the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, to all y'all trolls, I check every single one of your accounts. I'm that petty. Every single one. Yup. Okay, you know what I mean? I will block every single one of y'all. You know what I mean? That's what I got the wrench for.
Mm-hmm. All right.
They won't see nobody in person either.
Oh, in person, bro, they're gonna realize that this is just my job. In person, they don't want to know me, but it's okay. I don't even talk about that. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah,
They won't even go to the gym now.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get up. I just called to laugh at Mr. What his name is?
Roger, Mr. Roger.
Mr. Roger.
Roger that goof
It's a
ass.
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's real intriguing because it seems like Canelo got some options, but I'm really hoping that I really don't understand why Terrence Crawford so help. Or I do understand why he held bet on the Canelo fight. You know what I mean? He trying to get a couple dollars for all that money he done lost being at top rank. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you really trying to intervene with one of the biggest fights that could be made in boxing right now. And I honestly hope that Terrence Crawford doesn't take David Benavidez' slot because, in all honesty, bro, David Benavidez has been working, man.
It's
Work,
time to shoot Canelo.
working. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
he just stopped Boo Boo, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I've seen a lot of people talking about that Demetrius Ainsworth overrated. Bro, Demetrius Ainsworth is the truth, bro. And he been the truth since the amateurs. It's just that David Benavidez is just on a different level right now. You know what I'm saying? He's just a better fighter right as of right now. And that's okay. These things happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to really think about. I'm gonna get more into it as we get more information on where the PBC is going and who's the next possible opponent for Canelo and all that. But until then, man, I'm pretty much gonna wrap this up, man. So
Have you seen the Prograis-Haney face off or face
yeah,
to face?
I spoke about it at the beginning of the video, man. I thought but I'll reiterate. It was a dope face off, bro. This is exactly what this fight needs, a good build up. I didn't like how in the beginning Regis was talking about that the trash talk is too premature right now. He's gonna pick it up later during the course of the build up. But nonetheless, bro, he got to it and they was talking some good talk during that face off, man. They both made some solid points. And it was dope to see. You know what I mean? It was dope to see. And they really was going back and forth. They was going back and forth, and it wasn't necessarily heated. You could tell they both had some respect for each other, but it was still a good back and forth, and I'm really looking forward to that fight. They both said some things about each other that they may feel both is true. Regis feel like he gonna punish Haney. Haney feel like Regis don't got no skills and he gonna outbox him. And he even spoke about the possibility of knocking Regis out. So it's gonna be a dope.
That part's not gonna happen. I'm gonna say that part. That's not gonna happen. All those 15 TKOs or those 14 TKOs, he only has one actual KO, and that was like how many years ago?
I don't even know, bro. You
Yeah,
must be talking about his
exactly.
Moran,
All
his
his other
Antonio Moran fight.
KOs. That's something that people don't want to speak about, like those pro David Haney channels. I'm not finna name them because I put on the super chat before, and you didn't want to name them, so I'm not gonna name them for you, bro.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, we not.
I don't even
But
watch them. It just come up.
yep. So yeah, man. So that's a dope and intriguing fight, man. I'm really looking forward to see how that style matches up. You know what I mean? So
Oh
yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty much it, man. I'm probably gonna watch. I don't even. I'm about to rewatch it and see if I picked up on some things. I was a little bit busy when I first was watching it. I'm about to sit back right now and watch the full thing and see if I pick up something different from there. It might be a possible
oh,
video
yeah. I was at work
put
watching.
out.
I was at
Say that
work
again.
watching. I was at work watching, and I'm gonna have to rewatch it again because I was
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
busy watching dishes. But no, what's it called? I followed your Instagram. You mind following me back or something like that? We could
What's your name on there? Cause I had a lot of people follow me, bro.
I put in the chat because
All right. Or you just shoot me a DM or something. I got you, bro. Ain't no
yeah.
doubt. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, I'm off this. You bless up, brother. You stay safe.
All right, bro. I got you, man. You have a blessed night.
All right, all love, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep. But all right, y'all. On that note, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me answer a few more before I get up out of here, though. He said, "Southpaw, get Bill Haney on your channel. Squash the beef that will go viral." I don't know if there's any squashing beef with Southpaw. You know what I mean? I think once he feel away about something, that's just what it is. And I'm backing his play. You know what I mean? It depends on however he want to go about it. I'm not really a big fan of Bill Haney neither, so I don't really care to have him on my channel. And that's just how I personally feel. But I mean that would go viral for real, for real. That would go viral for Southpaw and Bill Haney to be on the same stream going back and forth. That would go viral. Yeah, I know that video definitely ain't getting monetized. But shit, it'd be worth it. You know what I mean? It'd be worth it. But G-Bo in the building, he said Haney exposed Prograis style. I don't think he necessarily exposed it. I think he just said what everybody else was thinking. I think he just pretty much said exactly what it was, and it was that he's a flat-footed guy that relies on his power to get his victories. You know what I mean? And he's real left hand. He go real left hand crazy. So it's not really far fetched. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that was in the building. 31 people that signed in right now, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come in. Hit the bell notification. Hit it the on. I mean, when you turn it on, select the option all so you know every time I'm going live, man. I hope everybody has a blessed night, man. Until then, I'll be dropping the video tomorrow, man. So stay tuned. Appreciate everybody that was on. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Hope you have a blessed night. Peace.